What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tones Overthinks It, the show where I think too much to make up for the people who don't think at all. Sorry for the delay, we got a little turned around for a bit, but now we're back on course and we're enjoying a nice little pit stop, aren't we, Fezzington?
I swear if we were going to be stuck out there any longer, they'd probably make a Tom Hanks movie about it.
Oh, come on now, it's the open road, man. You gotta expect the unexpected. And you never know what interesting places you might find going the long way around. Quaint little communities with small populations, filled with interesting people.
Ah, yes, complete with their own village idiots. Who tend to be either paranoid delusional whack jobs who annoy everybody and can't stay out of trouble, or overbearing Karens who take a little power and let it go to their head and try to push their fringe opinions on the rest of the community. Or all of the above.
Well, that seems oddly specific. Are you talking about that one mayor in that town in Minnesota who was kind of a pseudo-Frauditor soft-set hybrid?
Yes, that's the one. It's a somewhat older story, and I never got around to talking about it on Fail Corner.
Well, we've got a few minutes before the RV finishes fueling up. You want to cover that story now?
Why not?
Just add a little bit of weed in there or what?
Huh? Yeah.
Just a little bit of weed. Yeah.
Are you guys on probation?
What's up?
We're just looking at this guy over here.
Oh.
Have a smile. A good smile.
Yeah. Everybody wants to see a piece of the action, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
anything exciting on anything?
Oh, I just added them and
Probation or warrants? Or...
haven't seen anything yet. Check.
So it seems what we got here is a simple, ordinary traffic stop, and judging by the attitude of everyone standing around, including the people pulled over, things seem to be going fine. Nobody's in major trouble, nobody's getting arrested. Just, minor inconvenience, but otherwise, cops are doing their job. Of course, when such a scenario exists, that has a tendency to attract a particular breed of asshole.
But you got the mayor over here. You got our mayor over here gawking at us.
Oh, yeah.
You want to just stand back over there?
What are you guys doing?
Just stand back over there.
What are you guys doing?
We're stopping cars.
For what?
I don't know why we're stopping him, but he was the one that I just got here, okay?
You guys are emptying his fucking car out on the road.
Well, he certainly seems charming.
Okay.
What the hell are you guys up to?
Just go stand back over there.
Don't you guys have something better to do, like patrol the goddamn street?
Go stand back over there. Okay?
You know what?
This isn't safe for you.
I'm the mayor of this fucking town.
I'll blow it out your ass.
Yeah, you heard that right. This guy is the actual mayor. You know, for years I've often said that frauditors and sovereign citizens, if they have such a huge problem with the law, why don't they run for office? At least then they're in a position to actually change it within the system. I didn't think anyone would actually take that to heart.
Well, it seems this guy did. I know the Democratic Party's mascot is a donkey, but it seems this guy comes from the party represented by a literal ass.
And you guys get the hell off the highway out here.
Talk to our TZD coordinator if you don't like what we're doing. This is what we're doing tonight, okay?
Fuck you guys.
All right.
And you look like a bucket of
Just
You're
go
a bunch of fucking dinks.
Just go stand back over there.
Fucking dinks.
Go stand back over there.
Go do your jobs. You're not drug people. You're not even qualified to be pulling people over for this shit.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Yes, they are. Seriously? Okay. Law enforcement is law enforcement. Local police, sheriffs, state troopers, highway patrol, city police, municipal, you name it. Law enforcement is trained to enforce the law. If a crime occurs, whether it's a capital crime or just a traffic offense, if it happens within their jurisdiction, they have an obligation to do something about it. I would be more concerned if they weren't doing that. So what's this guy's problem?
He's an asshole, sir.
Well, who am I to argue with a colonel?
Hey, well, you didn't even know that, so go stand back over there. You can videotape all you want. Just go stand back over where it's safe, okay?
You're not in a safe area. I've almost got...
Oh, don't tell me. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
And now your dog's loose.
Yeah, well, if you guys wouldn't be pulling people over, I wouldn't be out here.
Such an impeccable display of logic. So the police forced you to come out and make a fuss over someone else getting pulled over. If the people in this town elected this guy to be mayor, I can only imagine who his opponent was in that election. Was it a literal garbage bag full of dog poop?
You're a fucking disgrace. You'd think up in this area we'd have some decent fucking cops. You're as bad as the fucking dinks down in Minneapolis.
All right, whatever you say.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut in again, but I couldn't help but notice. If we give this guy different colored glasses and a pair of headphones... Nah. Anyways, this little incident was captured from multiple body cams and from cell phone camera footage from the people in the car that was pulled over. So that means we get a great view of what happens when Mr. Mayor Manic Moron doesn't know when to quit playing the stupid game and thus wins his stupid prize.
You know what? And you know what? So are you, because you're not qualified to do this kind of work. You should be patrolling the streets. Hey.
$406, 100, can you send us another car? Have fun. Back now.
This is going to be fun, guys.
Yep.
You didn't have to explain why you're arresting the mayor for wanting to talk to.
Just because you're the mayor, it doesn't give you the right to disobey a direct law enforcement order. You're impeding my investigation.
Yes! Yes! Say it!
Yes, you have. We've told you many times.
You've never told me.
We both told you.
Properly get these cuffs for the trip to the jail.
That's fine.
Stay like that.
406, 100, we're 10-4. We got one custody.
You guys have never warned me. Don't.
Yes, we did.
When? Tell me when.
Fezzington?
Yes, sir.
Cue the music.
Stand back over there. Just stand back over there. Just go stand back over there. Go stand back over there. Just go stand back over there. Go stand back over there. Go stand back over there. You can videotape all you want. Just go stand back over where it's safe, okay?
You know what? And you know what? So are you, because you're not qualified to do this kind of work. You should be patrolling the streets. Hey.
The first time, what do you mean? The first time you came up here, you started talking to us with your cell phone in hand. And we told you many times to get out of the way. We told you you could videotape us from a safe spot, and you never moved. All right? And then you come back here, and then you do it again.
You guys are just creating more problems. You're going to be in the paper.
Wrong!
You're going to be the ass cops just like all over the big city.
All right.
You guys are just being silly.
Just stay right here.
You guys just really don't even understand what you're doing, do you? Just like in all the other towns. You think you're somebody special, you're not. You're not at all.
Wow. Projecting much?
We told you many times.
You didn't tell me many times. You're so full of crap. Hey, be nice.
Stop pulling away and stop resisting.
You're the one pulling.
Just goes to prove that you are the leading asshole in the state.
And it's off to the Gray Bar Hotel with him. Now, the seemingly crazy part about all this is he's not a frauditor, and he's not a sovereign citizen either, though he may be in transition to either of those for all we know. Now, normally this is where I would call it a day, but it turns out this story is the gift that keeps on giving, as there's a few more interesting tidbits to take a look at. So you remember when he said this?
You guys are just creating more problems. You're going to be in the paper.
Well, somebody made the news, and somebody certainly created problems for themselves.
A judge is expected to rule within weeks whether to toss out a disorderly conduct charge against former Nisswa mayor. Fred Heidman was arrested in August last year after he confronted officers who were trying to make a traffic stop on Highway 71. Council censured him and asked him to resign. He refused but lost his re-election bid in November. He argues the arrest violated his rights of free speech. Prosecutors state that he was standing close to the officers, gesturing with his hands and coming near their faces, and that was enough to justify the charge.
So, he wants to go with the classic Frauditor defense strategy, the one that argues the First Amendment gives him carte blanche to be a colossal dick and do anything he wants. You know, the strategy that doesn't work. Because of the nearly dozen frauditors who have been arrested, charged, and convicted in the last 6 months alone. That strategy.
Yep, that's right. So, how did that work out for him?
A jury has found former Nisswa Mayor Fred Heidman guilty of misdemeanor disorderly conduct. The charge stems from a situation where Heidman confronted officers in August of 2020 after they stopped a vehicle in front of Heidman's business. Heidman swore and was verbally critical of the officers for making the stop. He was cited for obstruction of the legal process and disorderly conduct after officers told him to stand back away from the highway, and he approached the vehicle that was stopped.
We have an issue when we have a law, disorderly conduct, and the statute that defines it that's so vague and open that someone expressing an opinion, maybe using colorful language, can get brought into court and tried and convicted of it. That's a problem, and I think that law really needs to be fixed because it's not working the way it is now. It concerns me that at the time Mr. Heidman was the mayor and that there were policy disagreements within the city between Mr. Heidman and the police department about how the police department should be handling policing, and you know, that's a political disagreement, and the mayor of a city, part of their job is to offer opinions on how the city and how its departments should run, and it's concerning when, you know, he gets in an argument, he argues a couple choice words, and next thing you know, we got a criminal case going. That's concerning to me because the language may not have been perfect, but I've been guilty of using less than perfect language, but that shouldn't be a crime.
Okay, where do I even begin? And aside from the fact that just one look at this lawyer just tells you he is oozing pure, unadulterated sleaze, his client didn't get arrested for speaking foul language. His client got arrested because he interfered with a traffic stop. He was belligerent to the point where the police officers could not do their job. No one ever gets arrested and charged with saying something ridiculous or offensive. Every single frauditor, copwatcher, sovereign citizen, or whatever, they've all been arrested, charged, and convicted for actual crimes. Obstruction, disorderly conduct, assault even. But not a single one has ever been sent to prison for cursing at the police. So if this lawyer and his ridiculous client spent an entire trial arguing that cussing at the police is not a crime, then it's no wonder he got convicted because you completely missed the freaking point. So there you have it. Mayor Douchebag McPanties in a twist thought that his position gave him free rein to be a disrespectful, all-around distasteful individual and dictate to police who they can choose to enforce the law upon. Strange as it may sound, I think for the first time on this show, we actually have a public official who was a tyrant. But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want to see even more in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comment section. I always love to read them. Till next time. Jeez, what is that, the 5th time since we got here?
Check, please.